moisturize it.
No, okay. So, the plaque in the arteries, I mean, you know what? I guess I should say I don't know, because I really don't know. It is, I don't know that it absorbs any water. I don't know that it needs water. I think it just needs to be broken down. But maybe it does. But it's in the bloodstream. You know, it's different when it's sitting in the digestive tract, which isn't, you know, it's not a wet environment all the time. It's different. But this plaque is in the arteries, right? You've got liquid there all the time. So if you can break it down, I don't think it, you know, it's not like it really needs to be mixed with water, right? It's not going to absorb water. It just needs to be broken down, and then it's carried away by the bloodstream to be eliminated from the body.
And fasting does that.
Oh, fasting does that far better than anything else known to mankind. So a study published 10 years ago showed that fasting was more than 3 times more effective at reducing blood pressure, hypertension, than anything else that's been done, anything else that they've tried so far. Why does that happen? It's because your body immediately begins to go in and break down the plaque. So I don't recall, Jocelyn, your first blood pressure was pretty high. And I don't remember if we had, you might have just been a bit nervous, you know, there's all kinds of things. Well, whatever it was, you know, who knows. I don't know if we had this conversation or not, but often what happens, when I've got someone who is 55 or 60 or older, and they've got hypertension, you know, their blood pressure is higher than it should be, I'll often tell them, because normally for most people here, blood pressure begins to come down right away. I mean, from one day to the next, you know, it may look like this, but it's doing that. It's going down, right? If we looked at a moving average, it's always going to be lower from one week to the next. But with people who are above a certain age and have enough plaque in the arteries, which is what usually is causing the hypertension, what's going on is it may go up before it goes down. Why does it do that? It does that because the body so aggressively goes in and begins to break down the old plaque that as the blood becomes thicker, pressure goes up. That's what happens. I mean, that's just physics. Okay? Thicker material, higher pressure is going to go up. So as we see this happening so quickly that in older people pressure goes up for 4 or 5 days, usually by the end of the week, it's lower than where it started. It takes usually 1 week, 8 days or 9 days maximum, where it's lower than where it started. But it usually goes up. For people younger than that, unless, I mean, you know, these days people are overachieving and they're abusing their bodies much faster than those of us, you know, around my age did. And so maybe they're going to see the same thing happening at an earlier age. But it used to be that I'd never see it unless people were 55 or 60 or older with enough hypertension, high enough blood pressure. That would happen. I believe that's why. So far, in 21 and a half years, we've had 100% of the people who come in with hypertension leave with below normal blood pressure. Every single person. Okay? So the plaque in the arteries is usually going to have that effect. It's disappearing. Your body's breaking it down. Now, if you go get a blood test the week or 2 weeks, even maybe even 3 weeks after you get back, you're likely to see high cholesterol. Did you know fasting raises your cholesterol? Not really, but the plaque in your arteries is about 50% cholesterol, and the body's breaking it down. It's still running around free in the bloodstream until your body can filter it all out. That can take several more weeks after you're done. So don't get a blood test for like 4 weeks after you leave here. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're interested in more information about fasting in general, we've got a playlist there. If you're interested in fasting for specific conditions, you can check out that list. If you want to hear what people's experience was in their own words, we've got a group there, and then we've got another one which is all about optimal diet, how to maximize your health.